So first of all, I just want to thank you, Erna Jones, for sitting down and talking with us about successful aging. And the first thing I'd like to ask you is, if you don't mind, how old are you?
93.
93. Great. So if you could start to tell us a little bit about what your diet has been like over your lifetime.
Well, I grew up on a farm in Texas, and I always attribute my good health to the way we ate. We didn't have a lot of money, but we were well fed, and Mother grew all the vegetables, and they weren't sprayed, and Dad butchered the beef and the pork, and we had fresh eggs and chicken, and I think I had a very healthy start in life by eating like that. Quite different from today.
Wonderful. And has that continued throughout your life? Do you still eat pretty healthy?
Oh, yes. I try to eat balanced meals, and not too many carbs. I've raised 5 children, and so I was very particular about what they ate. Made them eat vegetables even though they didn't like them. So I think I've had a healthy diet all my life. I know about what's important, proteins and the good things that you're supposed to have.
Oh, great. And then I want to ask you about fitness. And when I say fitness, of course I'm talking about physical exercise, but also mental exercise, spiritual exercise, if you practice any of those things.
Oh, definitely. I'm a Christian. I go to church, and I am a very positive thinker, and I've always been busy. I raised 5 children basically by myself.
That'll keep you busy.
And I did, and I worked as a waitress for 25 years. And that was a lot of activity. I mean, I've always been active. And I think that's very important. Even today, I had to have both knees replaced. So I have titanium knees now, and they bother me a little, but I still try to walk every day.
Oh, great.
I don't go to a gym and work out anymore. I don't have that much energy, but I'm still working a little, and that keeps my mind occupied.
Great.
I still do crossword puzzles. I do things that make me think. Yeah.
Wonderful. And then the final question I have is just kind of about finance in general, and part of the question is you do still work, so you stay active, and and then was there any other planning that you did as far as preparing for part-time work or retirement or?
Not really. I was so busy keeping my head above water with 5 children and no support. No, I never got any child support.
Ooh.
So there wasn't much chance to, put a bunch of money in the bank. So I wanted to. I tried it and worked hard at it, but it's just really hard today.
It's just something that today you can hardly even plan for some of the exorbitant expenses that have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, and we wish you another 93.
Well, thank you.